What's good? This Kelby Cannon, publisher of Makin It Magazine, founder of the membership, and you are live with Making It for Indies. And I got my man Kwate in the building. What is good, bro? What is good?
Everything nice, man. Everything nice. Everything looking creamy.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
So we connected through Facebook or Instagram,
Yes.
wherever, and like became a member. He pulled up at the studio. He let me hear this project, and it's like, it's a lot of times. It's like I hear a lot of good music, and it's like, but I don't know what it was. We was playing it on the speakers. Like soon as he pressed play, like you heard that Ego record. That's the first record on the project, and soon as we got like 3 songs in, I'm like, bro, I need you to stay in town a couple extra days because he was just moving around. We ended up doing a listening session with him, and like a lot of people was just like getting at me about his music. Like he's a very dope artist, all the way from Nigeria. He's stateside now. He's moving around. I wanted to bring him on to introduce y'all to him because we've been posting about him and getting a lot of people asking about features and stuff like that. So I wanted to like give y'all a chance to meet the person, meet the man, Kwate. So first and foremost, let the people know a little bit about you, your journey, where you from, and how you got started in music.
My music journey started way back, like in middle high school, and I just found myself that I love to write stuff, anything that comes out of my head. So at that time, my auntie used to tell me that I'm suffering from large thinking, but I never knew that was music inspiration at that time. So when I got into college, I found other like-minded people like me, and then we created a group, and we used to call ourselves Crazy Good Fellas way back. And then after that group, we got signed, and after 2 years, we broke up, and I went solo. So when I went solo, and ever since then, it's been a roller coaster, and we're
All
here
right,
now.
all right. So now, like, and I think that's a kind of an interesting thing. So you went solo, and it was you had some early success solo, and then like you kind of stepped back from the music for a while.
Yeah.
And so like now it's like you what brought you back to the music on this most recent push, cause you had things going crazy, like you performed in over 100 countries, like you out moving around doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And then it's like pulling back. What pulled you back to the music?
Yeah. So 2016, I hit the rock bottom. My brother got arrested, and things kind of got difficult, family stress and all of that. So I just felt like I was done with music. You feel me?
Right.
But if this is your calling, if you have passion for something, you just feel incomplete if you're not doing that stuff. So I kind of quit music for 8 years. So for these 8 years, it was just like a torment. Like every time I sleep, I dream, seeing myself that I'm being tormented, like not doing what I'm supposed to do, what I was called for. Most of the time I dream, I'm always in the stage, I'm always with artists and all that stuff like that. So I knew that something was wrong. So I had to come back, and I thank God I did.
And so I think that, man, you're the word, like you a wordsmith. It's like what's up? Like that word and what you just said. I mean, I think it speaks so true. Torment, like as an artist, and this is my thing. Like the way that we build our platform and the way that we do things is because I feel like if you're an artist, the only thing, my real requirement to work with someone is that they be a real artist. Like, because a real artist is gonna do this until they die. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna stop because I didn't blow up.
No.
Because like if you're a real artist, you gonna write for the rest of your life. You're gonna play the flute for the rest of your life. You're gonna paint for the rest of your life because it's a thing. It's part of you. And so when a real artist steps away and like these things and the pressure makes you stop doing the thing that you love, I don't think you could find a better word than torment to describe that. So when you said
that shit was hell, man. Like for real, it was big torment. The most important thing is whatever talent God has given to you, it's not just because of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? first of all, talent is supposed to self-satisfy you. You should be happy doing this thing, regardless of money or anything. The fame and the money is a plus, right?
Yes.
That's your paycheck after you get the job
Yes.
done, right? You have to get the job done first before you think of paycheck. They don't pay you ahead before you do stuff, right?
Right.
So you have to have passion. So, and if it's your calling originally and you step away from it, that should go haunt you.
Mm-hmm. And that's like, with that being said, like, coming out of that, like, what would you say, like, that feeling when you first got back in the studio after an 8-year hiatus? Like, what was that first record, and what was that feeling when you got back in the studio?
So when I was coming back, I have a lot of A-list celebrity friends. So I was just, calling my friends and be like, what's up? How's the game looking like right now? Well, what can I do to become relevant? What is the new Gen Z stuff? What they're listening to, what they like, what they're vibing with. So I got this guy called Resi on the beat, all right?
Okay.
So I reached out to him and then he sent me like 10 beats, you know what I'm saying? He said this was is popping right now. So you just gotta listen and see what you can do with it. So I fell in love with one. And so I got that and I started thinking uh from what angle can I hit them with, you know what I'm saying? So then this crazy idea came to me on ground. Like you've been away for a minute, so now you're back on ground. So you gotta do a song to reflect that you're back on ground. So I did my first single called On Ground, and that shit took off.
Yeah, like, yo, if you like, I know we're doing the interview, but I gotta give them a little bit of that On Ground real quick, and then like, cause which one should I give them? I'm gonna give them the remix that is on the on the recent project. So I'm gonna do that one. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this just so y'all can peep the vibes one time. This is my man Kwate, On Ground.
Fame and fortune.
Fame and fortune in the motherfucking building.
You know it.
You go the press Bobby. Oh, your meta press laptop.
You go the press Bobby.
Oh, your meta press laptop.
You go the press Bobby.
Oh, your meta press laptop. You go the press Bobby.
Now we get money the next week. Oh, go on the big mansion. They on ground. The money full my hand. Jaga man. You can meet and the man. I be on ground. The money full my hand. Jaga man. You can live and the man. No money.
No life, no
Bobby,
no wife. Now they go for me with love. If that money, I will drop. No money, no wife, no Bobby, no life.
no life.
Now they
Now
go
they
for
go
me
give
with
me
love.
with love.
If that
If I'm
money, I
money,
will
I
drop.
will drop. What do you want from me?
You see, love is
Love is
my
my money.
baby,
Baby,
tell me
telling
what
me
you
what
need.
you
As long
want.
as Tennessee they got.
I did on ground. The money through my hand. Jaga band. We can live and the man. I did on ground.
Hey, that's all y'all get. Y'all gotta go stream that shit. Y'all gotta go stream that shit. That's all y'all get right now. That's all y'all get. So listen, you get the beat pack. This track stands out to you. It speaks to you.
Yeah.
And this is what you come up with.
Yeah.
And it's like, I love this. One of my favorite things is like that moment, because you're working on a record, and it's like one of them playbacks. You like, oh no, this is the one, right? Like when you realize what you got, like what was that? Was it that night at the studio? Was it when you got it played out of the club? Like when was that moment for you with this particular record that you realized, oh yeah, this is the single. Like this gotta go. It's ready.
Yeah, every artists, whenever you do a song, you're not the one that really say, "Oh, this is the record," right? Because once you do a song, you just did a song, right?
Yeah.
But when because my producer is in Nigeria, so when I was done with the song, I sent him the song, and then he said, "Nigga, you did your thing, man."
Mm-hmm.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? He said, "You did it." You feel me?
Right.
Then we have to. So from there now, we have to make sure we come up with a promotional budget and a rollout plan.
And so that's it. And I guess that's one of the things, and it's an interesting thing because you said you're a producer, because like you actually working with a producer.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that really stood out to me
Yeah.
when you were playing the project just off of the phone. Like, it's like just the quality of the sound.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like I said, like I told you in the studio, I was like, yo, this shit sounds big. Like, it just sounds big. Like, it sounds enormous.
Yeah.
Like, just the way that all the instrumentation comes together, your vocals, the layering, and the mix is great. And it just sounds, it kind of sounds cinematic in a way.
Yes.
And so it's like, I think one of the things when we say cinema or cinematic, one of the things is people don't make a movie by themselves. Like, you can't act, direct, be the camera person, the lighting person. But when we get to this music thing, it's too often just one person trying to do every damn thing. And I think it comes across in this, like with the production, with the mixing, with everything, where this is the culmination of a lot of very talented people around you, providing you a platform and a space for you to shine in what it is that you do. And so, like, when you say, like, hey, my producer, like, I think that I wanted to underscore that for the people who watching, the importance of really tapping in with a producer, but then also having that mirror where you can, when you get that feedback from someone who's as vested into your music as you are, when they say it's a go, because sometimes as an artist, like, you always feel like, yo, this is dope. But to see that look in somebody else's eyes, like when they realize it, it's like, yeah.
It's, way back, right? Way back when we started music, like, you go to a studio and record some junk shit and you feeling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you take it to the club, that shit sound like garbage.
Like, it didn't sound like this in the studio. It did not sound like this in the studio.
But in the studio, you just rocking to that shit. You rocking, you hype. The whole adrenaline running through your body. Be like, I killed it. And then you hearing the skull, you be like, God damn, that shit garbage. It's called elevation, though. Whatever you do, you got to elevate. You got to upgrade.
Yeah. And that's part of the, like, one of the things with the process of doing this music, of growth. And that speaks, like I said, like, you had early success, you were in a group, like, music was just always a part of your life. You being in a group, like, you getting signed, you being in situations, you experiencing a certain level of success. And like, I think, like, coming back this strong, like you said, that torment, like, it didn't go away, but it's like all of that anguish and that pain and that frustration, like, was below the surface. And so it was like an eruption, like a volcano. Yeah. Like, once you have that outlet, it's that breach, all of that energy comes out, but to be able to direct it in a way that's creative. And it's like this onslaught of records that you got from this project. Like I said, this shout out to my ex. Listen, the project dropped top of December. Yeah. And like it debuted, like, it broke into the top 100 of Apple Music in Nigeria.
3 countries. Yeah. We got Ghana, Kenya, and Nigeria.
Yeah. So it's like that. I mean, that speaks volumes to what you've been doing, like the quality of the project. Like, if y'all like the record, the couple records that I played so far, I'm gonna get to this single, because we're gonna get to the single, because the video's out right now, is going crazy. Is like, but you've been working, like that was the big thing, is, like you said, there's the art and the creative side of it, and that, like, you have to have a passion, because that's the thing you would do for free. But in order for it to become a functional business, like, you don't get paid to do what you love doing, you get paid to do the other stuff. Yes. And so but you hit the ground running. You're doing the promotion, you're doing the marketing, you run around performing. Like I think like shortly after we linked up, you became a member. We did like the interview and did all this stuff with the listening party. But then like I look up like maybe 2 weeks later, you at State Farm Arena opening up for David O. Like I'm like, oh hey,
Yeah.
what the hell going on?
I
And
know
so
that was a big bang. That was a big bang when I opened up for David in State Farm Arena in November. That was a big bang.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's speak about that. Like, because I mean that's like huge artist, huge platform, huge opportunity.
Yeah.
Can you speak to like how you were feeling in that moment?
So way back, right? Davido, when Davido came from the US way back to promote himself in Nigeria, I was already in the music industry then, popping, coming up. So, but David is someone that he came with so much passion, so much energy, so much zeal. He got everything right from the jump. One of the things that set artists back. You
Mm-hmm.
can't get everything right, and getting everything right has to do with a good team, a good manager, a creative director, people to think for you, people to support you, people to tell you this is right, this is wrong. You need to have this same structure. You know, but when you're coming up as an artist that don't have this structure, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a big problem. So he said artists back, like he set you back like 5, 10 years back. You feel
Yeah.
me? So, but when David came into the game, he came with this solid structure from day one. So his success was like boom, like that, because he got everything planned. When you do your homework, you
Yeah.
understood the assignment, then you're on your way there. So um so when one of my friend, which is part of David's team, reach out to me and be like, hey man, David is feeling your move and all of that. Would you like to open up for David? And I'll be like, that's what I want, man. That's what I need. And he said,
Yeah.
all right, bet, come through. And it was David's birthday, so I went on his birthday, have a private, I one-on-one. And then he said, all right, say no more. And then the next day we were there for the sound check, and boom. So when I hit State Farm Arena, has always be something I I imagine like a vision in
Yeah.
my head. What I'm gonna headline this stadium one day. But when that opportunity came, it wasn't headlining, it was opening. But I know I'm gonna headline that place someday. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But so when that opportunity came, I grabbed it, and it was. I just can't express how I felt that day.
Nah, like I listen, bro. I can only imagine because I know like how I would feel.
Yeah, yeah,
like just like knowing the seeing the size of that crowd and that audience, and then it's just like but then like I said, the records feel enormous, so having the music that also fills up that type of space, and so like being prepared for that type of opportunity is also the other thing, because like we said, like sometimes it sounds this way in the studio, but then you go out to the club. So imagine the people yeah, it sounds like that in the club, but when you come to the arena, it's a different type of
yeah.
magnitude.
Yes, yes, yes. There's
So
level to this shit. There's level to this shit.
no, definitely. Like, but yeah, but you've been hitting all the levels. Like I know you came and rocked out with us in Austin during South by Southwest, but like before you even came out to Austin during South by Southwest, I know I seen you moving around like Grammy weekend, you was at All-Star weekend. I seen you like just linking up, just rubbing shoulders and tapping in with a lot of people. And like I seen a video with you and Michael Blackson. Like I told you that green card record when we played it at the listening session. I said, like, bro, this is gonna be the one that they demand.
I know. You know,
Tell us a
the,
little bit about like your trip out west and what you had going on and moving around.
so I went to the West Coast, right, just to do a promotion, right, and so when I got on the West Coast and link up with some celebrities like that, and so when I link up with Michael, and he said, "Hey man, I've been seeing you all around on the internet. You just restless. What's going on?" And I'll be like, "Hey, listen, I got this record that I'm trying to push. What you think about it?"
Mm-hmm.
And I hit him with a green card. People like, "God damn, I like it. I'm gonna make
Mm-hmm.
a content for you with this one." And that's, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, me and him make that the content of my page. I need a green card. Bitch, I need a green card.
Yeah.
The green card story is always a struggle for my people. I'm an African from Africa. I wasn't born in the U.S. So when you come over here, it's extremely difficult to survive because if you don't have a green card, you can't rent a house, you can't walk, you can't do
Right.
nothing. It's just
Right.
like you spend all your money to come to a country, and then you can't even do nothing for yourself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's literally hell. And then they got a lot of people doing green card fraud around here. You fall in love with a lady or you fall in love with a dude, and for in the process for them to help you get a green card so you can have a legal status, so you can walk, buy a house, buy a car, enjoy the American dream while you came here.
Yeah.
And then the people just hold you hostage.
Yeah.
They don't want to do what you want them to do for you. And the
Right.
green card shit, God gave it to you for free. You didn't pay for it. As a
Yeah.
U.S. citizen, your great ancestors paid the way for you. So why you
Yeah.
making it a hell for all the people? It's crazy out here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the green card shit, like people be going through hell. Like personally, I went through hell for my green card.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
that's why I had to do that song for my people, man.
yeah, no, but listen, like I told you, like and that's what I say, it's for your people, but then it's like, because there's this cultural thing, but then it's just like, it's a systemic thing where like other people, other cultures, like I know gonna identify like that, like the same way that you experiencing it, they experiencing it too. And that's what makes the work record, I feel like when I listen to it, I'm like, yo, this is a bigger record. Like, because it's not even just this niche audience. It's a lot of people experiencing the same thing, and it's like on just the theme of it and the way you structured it. I'm like, yeah, this is I hit you with that elbow. I'm like, yo, this one right here, bro.
Yeah. I don't care if you're from Asia, you Chinese, you European, you come to this country, you want
Yeah,
to get legal, you need a green card. And
yeah,
one of the easiest way to get a green card is through spouse sponsor. You getting
mm-hmm.
married to somebody,
Yeah,
right? So, and then when you marry these people, and then they just start treating you like you less of a human being.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes the day of your interview, they don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna go.
Yeah,
And the immigration system wants you to prove that your marriage is legal, you're in love, you're in a good terms, you have a bank account together, you have a loan together, you have a car note together, you have utility bills together, phone bills together. All this shit, you got to pile it up. You need good record of history that you have together. And then these people don't want to give you those history, and then they just treat you so bad. And this is not even just about
yeah,
Americans alone.
yeah.
This is about people who are foreigners who also came here that had their green card citizenship ahead of you. They might be
Mm-hmm.
from your own country, and they still treat you bad because they're trying to be cock blockers. They're blocking you with.
Yeah. But now, like, so the green card record's crazy. You do the content. I think it was Michael Blackson. He actually posted it on his page. I know it got like over 100,000 likes. Like, so like a lot
Yeah,
of
you
people.
did over
Yeah.
1 point something million. I also did the same content with Swag Boy Q. That's
Uh-huh.
my boy. Yeah, Swag Boy Q. He nice too, man. Yeah, he had the record. Be like, man, I'll give you a content on this one. It was good.
Nah, that's what's up. And so so when you left the West Coast, you went back out east, and I know like you end up meeting with Sony. You had some radio interviews. Like shit been up, bro. So tell give us give us the deets with the meeting with Sony, and I know like with the radio run that you was on doing the radio interviews.
Yeah, so when I left the West Coast, I went to the East Coast on a record deal. So we were trying to have a meeting with Empire, Sony, and discuss something. But the deal wasn't comfortable. So and we decided that we're gonna still keep pushing so that we can settle for what we want. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because you have to give yourself a certain amount of traction so that you can get what you're looking for from the big labels.
right. Understood. And so
Mhm.
like um the record that's at radio right now, like so no, well, I want to speak to this because the record is going crazy. The shout out to my ex, it's the title track off of the
Yes.
project. Shout out
Yeah.
to the ex. um the like really you got to shout out the X.
You have,
Like,
have
listen,
to give a shout out to your ex.
listen, if
Yes.
the X inspired this, body of work, you got to give a shout out to the
Yeah,
X.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. So I just posted the content just now, right? That it's not all exes that are bad. Some there were there for a reason, some there for lesson, some are there for a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give a shout out to your ex because so many times I come across people asking me, who's the girl that did you bad, that you had to dedicate a whole EP? Who's the girl that did that? X is bigger than that, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to my ex is big and way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my ex. It's a body of project that shows what you've been through in life to become what you are currently and
Right.
aiming for the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shout out to my ex in a simple language is your past that leads you to your present, and your present should lead you to the future.
Right. And that's like, bro, listen, you ain't gonna be on here all Sufi with your poetic insights and stuff, like, bro. Like, but now, like you really like you talking that talk because if you negate your past, then you negate your present. Like, and that's really what it boils down to, like, because everything that we go through makes us who we are. Like, even like when you spoke to that torment. If you don't have that torment, then you don't have this body of work. Then you don't see this success. You don't all of that. And so like everything. And that's my big thing with our platform was like, yo, posting these updates every month because everybody needs to see the process and all the things that you're doing because all of it just provides more surface area for people to buy in because there's so many facets to the story and so many things that you do and accomplish. And you be so, as artists and as creatives and as entrepreneurs, so we'll be so focused on getting to the future and the next thing that we forget to plant the flag in the thing that we've done. And that may be the thing that someone needed to see or hear about. So if you skip over any of those things that you've done, then you don't get what you're supposed to get. It's just like if you remove this X from the situation, then you didn't learn the lesson from that relationship. And then you still doing the same things that mess up the person when you mess up with Sarah.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah. So now, so like, yeah, bro, like it a lot of good stuff been going on. Like you came down, you rocked out with us during South by Southwest. Did some interviews. You like, and here's the thing, full circle moment. Like, Big Hef, he used to formerly with Def Jam, I think, also Priority. Currently, he's I think A&R with a talent agency. He's one of the people on the event that we did, and so he was there the night that we did your listening party. And so, like,
for real?
Yeah. Like, so that's my whole thing is for me, when we do these things, like everything that I do is really about just connecting the dots and consistently presenting people and putting people in front of people so that it's organic. So when they hear the music, oh yeah, I rock with the music. When they see you perform, it's like, oh yeah, he's dope. Like, and you in the mag, all these different places where there have been enough experiences and exposure to you where a person can organically rock with you because they rock with you. It ain't about a check. It's about like, yo, I want to see this stuff pop. I want to see this get to the next level. I got buy-in on it. Like, the funny thing is, it was like I introduced you to TJ Chapman, like, managed B.O.B., managed Trent Beckham, all these people. And then it was like when I think when we posted afterwards, we posted the update. He was one of the first people to like the post.
Yeah.
On the recent update. So it's just like about stirring the pot and making sure that we're consistently putting you in front of people and telling your story.
Yeah.
And that's like the like because like you had the shout out to my ex, this record, doing radio on it, is getting played, people supporting it. Then you do the video. The video drop like at the beginning of March. I think it's damn near, if it ain't past 500,000, it's approaching 500,000 right now. I think when we did the update, it was like a little over a quarter. So like the momentum there on this record. Like, can you tell us a little bit about the music video and the record, and then I'm gonna play the record for the people.
Yeah, so like, way back, like, so music promotion always changes all the time, right? Remember way back before for a record to jump, you got to do a video first. So people want to see how your video look, how creamy and all of that. But now you got to make sure the audio blows up. So if you see how people loving the audio, then you want to put the visual out there.
Right.
So that's what I did. We dropped the EP December 6th. And then we dropped the video 3 months later because the record was doing good. You know what I'm saying? So, and on the video, I wanted to portray that, okay, I've been through hell, but I'm living my life right now, enjoying my American dream. So we
but
got
you doing more than well. You got he had 8 cell phones brought to him on a golden platter, like satellite phones and shit. Oh man, I don't want to see his Verizon bill. I do not want to see his Verizon bill.
Yeah. So you got some smoke? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So
see, he's still doing it. Yeah. He's still doing it.
Yeah. So I got a private jet. You know, I love private jet. I hope I buy one someday, but I love flying private jet. So we got a private jet. We got all these biggest, beautiful models. We got the Maxion. We got Lamborghini Urus. We got everything. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even include all the scenes in the video.
Right.
You feel me? So we had to leave some out. You know, but the whole idea behind the video was just to show that, okay, right now your present is good, and you wish and you pray and you need to put in more work so that your future can be better than your present. You know, so that was the whole concept. And my director is a very creative guy. His name is Visual Code. So he put in a lot of work. My manager, Big Smart, we all got to the table and figure something out. And because when the director sent us the script, yeah, when he sent us the script, so we had to take it to my team, and then we can see what we want to add and what we want to remove. And you know, Atlanta is my city, so I always do my video in Atlanta.
Okay. So what I want to do is, like, so the people can understand the audio and why it was blowing up. I'm about to play this shout out to my ex, the title track off of Kwate's latest EP. Don't sing along with it because of the delay. So make sure they get all the sauce. Just shout out to my ex by Kwate. Let's go. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Fame and fortune.
No go talk, say nah, every time. As I slowly get irrelevant. No go talk, say I no get time. Yeah, I've been working, I've been making plans. See the way I do my thing. See the way I carry sugar. See the way I'm fresh and clean. See the way my money comes to get on me. They don't call and don't go and don't send. I get my G.O. Shout out to my ex, for the way she makes me on edge. Good boy, they don't be forget to. Some things I don't be forget. Shout out to my ex, say they got to my best. Forward and back, for me. You see the way money for me, it be like water. Pull over, I'm here to spread this happiness to others. Them say I don't take show me price, cause I drive over. I started do my best to be brand new car. Who no go talk, say nah, every time. As I slowly get irrelevant. Who no go talk, say I don't get time. I've been working, I've been making. See the way I do my thing. See the way I carry sugar. See the way I'm fresh and clean. See the way my money comes to get on me. They don't call and don't go and send. I get my G.O. Shout out to my ex. For the way she makes me on edge. Good boy, they don't be forget to. Some things I don't be forget. Shout out to my ex. Say they got to my best. Oh my God. it. You make me do my best. I stay my ex. Kwate. ATL.
Yo, shout out to my ex going crazy. The video going crazy. I definitely need to tap in, go check it out. Like I said, I just we sent out an email, using like featured in the email blast, like maybe I think it might be a week or two ago. A few people been hitting up on the features, and I was like just telling people like, yo, get them now. Like before he signs that. Like, that sticker price go up.
Yeah, the price gonna go up.
So, but now, like right now, you're on the 8-city tour. Like, seeing some of the, I know you was just in New York. Like, what cities have you already hit so far?
We hit Philly, we hit Boston, we hit New York. We right now in Ohio. Tomorrow we're gonna be in Minneapolis, and 2 days later we're gonna be in Chicago, and then from there we're coming to ATL, Miami, and then we're moving to the West Coast.
All right.
I'm gonna be we're gonna be in ATL on the 18th.
Okay.
You know, that's my city, man. I love ATL, so we're killing it.
Yeah, nah, definitely gonna have to pop out for that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So you got the link up in the bio where people can go get tickets, and they can go see the list of the full
They
full
get
line.
they can get a ticket from www Duke Concept.
Okay.
Oh, let me type it right there. Duke Concept. That's where they get a ticket.
Yeah. So, but definitely, y'all make sure y'all check out the project, the full project. Shout out to my ex. It's on all platforms. Kwate out on the road right now, on tour, 18 cities across the U.S. The video up on YouTube right now. I was like, let me go be nosy. Let me see how many views is that right now.
We almost have a million now, man.
go be a little nosy.
Welcome back to this US Open office.
Goddamn ads. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Let me get my numbers together, because this, yeah, there we go. 446,000. You feel me? Y'all heard the record. Y'all see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out the video. I want to see if we can hit a 500,000 by the end of the month. Definitely dope project. Kwate out here making moves. I wanted to bring him in here just because I know he out on the road moving around right now. I wanted to check in with him and give y'all an opportunity to get introduced to him more thoroughly. I know a lot of y'all been reaching out, seeing a lot of stuff we've been posting, and a few been reaching out just as far as on the features and stuff. So I wanted y'all to get a little background information on them, and y'all can connect with them directly. Y'all ain't got to come through us. We promote the people that we see out here doing things. We up here just trying to connect the dots. Like you heard our tastemakers on here. People got radio stations, program directors, all kind of people tapping in, requesting records. Like you don't have to come through us. Tap in with the source directly. So if you're trying to tap in, you're trying to book Kwate, you're trying to get them on a feature. I know one of our tastemakers said they reached out to you. They got something going on in Memphis, Africa Fest in Memphis. They reached out to get you on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be there on the 19th.
Okay.
And you know, my next record that I'm dropping my next record with Snoop.
Okay.
You know.
Oh shit! Hold on. Listen, hold on. Wait. Listen, y'all just slide that in there at the end of the goddamn interview. That's a story, right? Listen, y'all get the full story on the website. We'll have an update all about it. You slide that in at the end. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Drop a little record with Snoop.
Record with the Godfather. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up. Yo, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. I appreciate you taking time out. I know you're on the road touring. There's a lot going on. Appreciate you taking time to hop on with us, to keep us updated on what you got going on. For everybody, y'all make sure y'all follow Kwate for you. But then on the other platforms, what's the
same everywhere?
Everywhere. TikTok, Kwate for you. Everywhere. Like y'all make sure y'all tap in with them. Go check out the tour. Tickets available right now. Shout out to my ex, streaming on all platforms, video up on YouTube. This is Kelby Canick, publisher of Makin It Magazine, founder of the membership. Live, we're making it for indies, and we out.
Yeah.